Welcome back, besties. I'm super excited. And this particular video is an update, a stock update. You should watch this video before April 2nd because I want to show you how you can use the current market sell-off to build wealth. So let's be honest, okay? If you're checking your investment portfolio, assuming you bought Nvidia at 110, sorry, 115, and now it has gone down to 110, 111, or you bought it at 120 hoping it will get to 150 and now you see it at 111, it will not be fun because even me, if I'm being honest, my portfolio is also a little bit in the red. There are some stocks that are doing well, some are struggling because the truth is inflation are still in the headline and the economic updates are not helping matters. So it has been rocky since Uncle Donald Trump took office. But hey, we're going to be looking at different ways you can use this to make sense. So this video is a watch before 2nd of April, and I'm going to tell you why, because there is a major announcement coming on the 2nd of April, and I want you to do the following. So these are the things we're going to talk about. We're going to look at the Trump tariff and how it's affecting you and I. We're going to look at the stock sell-off news. We're going to look at the Nvidia chips and the China update. We're going to look at stocks that are big winners, and we're going to look at the SPY because I want to teach you something. I want you to look at something, okay? If you're able to spot it, then that will really make my classes and my teachings very super easy. So please do me a favor, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, share. You are going to be learning a lot when it comes to the stock market and how you're going to make money. I also share tips on savings, spending, budgeting, and any other way to increase your income. So if this is your first time, hi, my name is Julia, and on this channel, I teach you all about money. So here is our channel, and on this channel, I show you there are so many videos you can catch up on, all right? You can look at how you can buy some stocks that can 2 times your value, how you can turn 50K into 75, and these videos are getting good watch. So please do us a favor, like, subscribe, and please get on to watch some of these videos that will help you, especially this video which I said buy now or regret later, make money from home. So this is what the channel looks like, and we are 1000 plus subscribers, and I'm super excited. Thank you so much, and I do hope that this video will make a lot of sense for you today. And so we're going to start off by looking at the Trump tariff. Okay, so I saw this news online and it says Trump says he's planning more tariffs on April 2nd, calling it Liberation Day. So here's what it means. Honestly, I just don't know what's going to happen, but what I know is that he's looking at an executive order he's going to sign that is going to bring round fresh and round tariffs. And of course, it's bringing global tension and uncertainty around trade because it's not just about America, it's not about US, it's also going to affect other car companies, other countries, Germany, Russia, China, Mexico, Canada, and all that. So I'm still going to give us what I feel will happen. There are two things that I'm thinking in my head, which are most likely going to happen. So some people are asking me, hi, could Julia, should I pause investing? Should I sell? Is this a good time to be in the market? There are just so many uncertainties. I just will give you my idea. I split my money into three. I'm keeping one in the dividend stocks. I'm keeping one in the stocks that I feel like the prices are really good now. And the remaining, I'm holding a little cash so that if it drops lower, I will grab some more. So this is about tariff, okay? Now, because of this escalating trade war, it's been driving the market consumer sentiment, meaning that it is actually at the lowest right now. What it means is that when people have lost confidence, like, and are afraid, most people tend to sell some of their stocks, especially stocks that have made them money. People that bought Palantir when it was $30, $40, and now it run up to 125 and now back around $90. It's still a good time to still sell. You can still sell and then buy it back around 70. You see? So people are beginning to make those decisions and it's affecting us. Now, the second thing I also talked about is the Nvidia stock stall. Right now, Nvidia is not having a good time. Let me show you something. I had to pull this up. This is Nvidia the last 5 days. Can you see red, red, red? It started at 116, rode up to 121 and then started selling off. So this was the major sell-off day, which was March 25th, and I'll tell you what happened. And this is how Nvidia has been shut down. Currently is around 111.43, and even pre-market is just climbing a little bit. So Nvidia became the worst hit because of this news about China. The Chinese government are coming up with new rules, and they are making one of their chips, the H2O chips. They are saying they don't want to use it, and it's really, putting a lot of tension in this particular company. But you see, Nvidia is one of my favorite stocks, and when they pick up, they run really high. And besides, the last time it dropped, let me go down to the last 1 month, it touched around 106. Those that grabbed it around 106 sold it at 121. You see, they sold it at 121 and they've really collected juicy profit. So, if you know how to go in and out of the market, this is one of the stocks that I am really using to do in and out. But if you think that this amount is expensive, there are other stocks that are either their ETF of Nvidia, which I discussed with people in my community, and they are like 3 times less of this price, and they are also moving. One of them moved from 37 to 47, which is a $10 move, meaning if you had three, you would have collected a juicy $30 just like that. So this is one of the things that we are doing. So that's why I wanted to bring up this. So even though this is causing the AI maker chip to go into a flat line, but I know that this particular company is going to pull up because the Trump administration also is going to come up with a policy called the cheap export policy, which may be in their favor. So because of that, AMD is also down, AVGA is also down, TSM is also down. So what happens is that when one is affected, the siblings are also affected. Now, what are other things I wanted to talk about, which I listed? I talked about stocks that are selling off. Yes, of course, you all know stocks sold off. All right. So they've been posting back to back losses. I'm not going to lie about it. And that is weighing, especially since Thursday when the Trump auto tariff has been, driving people crazy. So it is very, very important that you know all these things and how it's affecting the stock market. So you can see here, the Dow has been declining. The S&P 500 has been declining. The Nasdaq, which is the tech composite, is also declining. And you can see the effects in some of the things I'm going to talk about. Now, let me show you something. This week, you can see that the worst performing sectors are utilities, healthcare, capital goods, technology, whereas the sectors that are doing well are food, utilities, these ones, sorry, not utilities, consumer discretionary. Those ones are doing very, very well. Financials, they are also doing very, very well right now. So you can also look into those areas, but this is not a financial advice, all right? Now, let me talk about the SPY. Okay, I'm going to pull up the daily time frame. I want to show you something, which is something I want you to keep an eye on. If you look very well, you can see where I put this mark. This is the mark I put that this is the place I would like to start buying SPY. I'm always interested in SPY because it's the ETF of the S&P 500, the top 500 best companies in America. So when things are happening, it's good to use it to find direction. So you can see it has dropped from 610 down to 548, which is a good place where I marked. And from here is a good place to buy, meaning from here 540, 554 down to 540 is a good range. So somehow I'm anticipating that there may be another drop pending what happens on April 2nd. But you see here, I want you to look at this. Let me expand this for a bit so that you're going to see it very well. So you can see that when there's this jump and a gap up from here to here, and anytime there's a gap up, there's always a gap fill. So you can see from here to here, this gap is getting filled a little bit. So I see the market opening around 566 but dropping into 564. So let me go to the 5 minutes time frame so that you get to see it very well. So this is pre-market. See what is going on. Okay, so you can see here, even pre-market, the market touched 564. So now market is around 556, 566. All right, I see the market opening and dropping to retest this 564 before picking up But if it breaks 564, it's going to 560. Trust me. And because today is Friday, a lot of volatility comes in on Fridays. Most trading volumes are usually low. So this is something I want you to take note of. Now let's talk about Nvidia and Tesla, which I call the big winners. I told you in this presentation that I'm going to talk about stocks that are big winners. So I've given you the SPY watch. Let's look at those stocks that are called big winners. So look at Nvidia. Let me go to the daily time frame. I told us that this stock dropped at some point to 106. See, and people that took this opportunity rode it up to 123, 122, and then before he sold off, he may still come back to retest this place. So don't keep that as it's not going to happen. It's possible it will come here to retest here. And if he breaks this level of 105, he's going into 90s. Trust me, and that will depend on what Uncle Trump is going to say. All right. Now, why I call them big winners is that they know how to move in pack. Just look at this move 105 to 122. Brilliant move. Brilliant, brilliant move. The same thing with Tesla. So I love these companies because when they drop, okay, look at this 220. Did you know that Tesla touched 294, almost heading to 300? Never bet on Elon Musk company. You see the Tesla, he doesn't joke with it. So if you see this come back to retest this 220 again, maybe 220 to 226, it's a good time to buy and you can ride it up to 290, 300. And let me tell you something. I'm thinking that there may be some negotiation between now and 2nd of April. And if those negotiations come out and Donald Trump comes up to say things like, okay, we've renegotiated, we are going to reduce the tariffs, we are moving from 25 to 15 or 10 or whatever, you see that the market will jump. So whatever thing that is happening today, by 2nd of April, markets will either jump or pull back more. So if it pulls back more, it's an opportunity for you to buy. So if you have missed this first wave, you can grab it again. The same thing with Nvidia. If you missed this move and this stock comes back again to this 106, 107, or even lower, you can grab it and ride it all up again to 120. And whenever we break this 123, any day we go above 123, just know that we are heading to 130. So this is how to keep your eyes on the market, and this is how you're going to use this sell-off to make a lot of money. So I do hope that you really, really enjoyed this video. So I want you to drop it in the comment section and tell me which particular stock between Tesla and Nvidia you think will do better in the next 30 to 90 days. So just drop it in the comment and tell me, okay, it is Tesla, okay, it is Nvidia, oh, this is my reason. I would love to hear that from you. I will see you in the next video. But before you go, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember, we have a community. Yes, we do have a community, and in that community, what we do there is to teach you about stocks. So we have the basic class, the stock to wealth, which is 10,000 naira only, and we have the 50,000, which is the VIP. In the VIP, you get to see the stocks I'm buying, when I'm buying, and when I'm selling. So when I tell you this is what I'm looking at, when it happens, my eyes are on the market, and I tell them I'm buying here, I'm selling, this is the quantity I'm buying, this is the quantity I'm selling. So do join us there, and there's so much for you to learn. We also have video lessons that would help you to grow. Knowledge is powerful. You see, stock can make you money. This is something that if you have this skill, you will make money every month, every quarter, and add it to your salary, to your business hustle, to anything you're doing. That is why I'm very passionate about this. And I will see you in the next video.